Hey folks, welcome to another Pokebattler Raid video. This is going to look at the difference between the game's auto-suggestions and Pokebattler's suggestions with the Jynx Solo. And we're going to play around with our new battle parties and full raid simulations features. I've been seeing some stuff online about people having difficulty beating tier 3 bosses, and also that Aggron is a favorite of auto-suggest in the game and is causing problems. As this Jynx Solo Raid I'm about to do will show you, autosuggest and especially Aggron can oftentimes suck. So let's look at these in-game suggestions. They are a lot of crapola. Aggron, a poor attacker. Kyogre, which is generally a strong choice but not necessarily against Jynx. A low CP Flareon. A 1735 Larion, which is the second evolution before an Aggron, which is such a bad suggestion. Wow. And my highest Golem. Okay, so now we're going to go and look at these guys as a battle party and see how they do as a full raid simulation. So we're going to go to battle and then raids. We may change this menu later because I think it's a little strange right now. But for now, this is how it works. We go to Legacy Tier 3 because Jynx is no longer a boss right now. They just took her off. And then I already created a battle party for these 6 players before by putting them in my Pokebox and then going to battle parties and creating a battle party there. So they're already all set up. Okay, so now we're looking at this. Here it is as a full raid simulation, and it looks like time to win is 2:03, which means we're gonna lose because we only have 180 seconds, right? Deaths are 6, deaths to win is 7.4. Again, that means we're gonna run out of time, right? This is from this particular raid, and this is an average of a bunch of different simulations. And then this is the win percentage, and that means we have a 0% chance of winning. So here we see everybody dies on our side, whereas Jynx still has some health left. So we're definitely probably going to die, but we're still gonna try, right? So let's go to the video and see how we do. So I expect to lose this, and hopefully I can rejoin fast enough to use the same raid pass here and use Pokebattler suggestions as a comparison. These Aggron are very tanky, so I won't even try to dodge. That would make it even worse. One of the issues is that Heavy Slam is not a good move. Steel moves in general aren't very strong in the game right now, and Aggron has bad stats in this game. As you can see, we aren't doing well. We need to hit 50% by 90 seconds to be confident we can beat Jynx here. So while these guys are very tanky, they're not doing very much damage. I may not even get in the yellow in this attempt at all. Yikes. Stone Edge is very effective here, but it's a 1700 CP Pokemon, so compared to a high over 3000 CP Tyranitar, it just won't be very good. We're at 100 seconds now, maybe 30% of the way in. We're not doing very well. My Flareon here is another bad suggestion. Not doing much damage here. We want to be in yellow at 90, and we aren't hitting that at all. We are at yellow at 64. That is not good. I'll keep going here, eating up revives, even though I won't succeed. Don't think we'll even hit red. Not with this little guy. He's so cute! And he has Heavy Slam. He's tanky, and he takes forever to die. And we hit red with 10 seconds to go, and I'm dead. So I'm going to quickly rejoin here and look at the Pokebattler suggestions. Okay, now we are at Pokebattler.com in the raid guide for Jynx. And first we can see the estimators at 0.89. This is for my personal Pokebox, not for by level. But she's definitely soloable. 0.89 gives us a fair amount of wiggle room. Anything over 1 means you most likely need more than 1 trainer. And so we have Cloudy, because that's the weather I have, and we're going to do unknown moves, like I said before. And let's see what we have here. We have a lot of Tyranitar, 3 Tyranitar, Mewtwo, a Legacy Double Ghost Gengar, and my 4th Tyranitar here. If we keep going, number 10 is a Golem that the auto-suggested actually had. So that was actually a decent auto-suggestion. He's top 10. But let's see if there's anything else. Okay, the Kyogre is number 20, but his time to win is 194, which is terrible. That means you're not gonna be able to solo it, right? So that's not a good choice. And it doesn't even have Flareon, and it definitely doesn't have my Aggron or my Lairon, which I put in my Pokebox purely to see if it would come up. Obviously it would not. Obviously those are bad choices. So now we're gonna use a very special new feature. See this result as a battle party, and that will actually give us a full raid simulation. See, right now, each of these stats is for each individual Pokemon. It's not looking at all 6 and how they do together as a whole. It's just looking at this guy going in 6 times to see how he does, basically. But Solander has been working very hard to give full raid simulation, and that is what we're giving you now. So, see this result as a battle party. Here's a realistic snapshot of how we would actually do overall. And the time to win, 143.3 seconds. That's well under 180 seconds. So the difference between these numbers is time and time to win is, this is the individual raid result, these two, 5 deaths, and this time, versus time to win and deaths to win, which is an average. We're probably going to be changing those titles because I keep trying to convince Solandro that they don't make any sense. But these are averages for over 200 simulations overall versus just one random simulation. And you can keep running the simulation and keep getting slightly different numbers every single time. Now it's 143.6 and 152.2. So it'll just keep changing. And now we have deaths to win at 4.9. See? So it moves around. But either way, these stats definitely tell me that we can definitely win. So let's go to the video and see if that's true. Here we go, not doing anything special, just using Crunch. You can see the damage is much higher than it was before. Now we want to be yellow at 90, and I think we're easily gonna hit that. Now we're looking to see when we turn yellow right at 106. Remember the other video was at 64, quite a difference. The game probably didn't pick Mewtwo because Quick Attack is not effective, but as you can see, Shadow Ball here does a lot of damage. Now let's see when we go red. Ooh, right at 70, and you'll remember it was 10 seconds with the previous game, so again, big difference there, big difference. We are way ahead of time, and my last Tyranitar is going to clean up with 33 seconds to go. Nice. So that's the difference, guys. You are barely at red at 10 seconds versus winning with 33 seconds to go. That's 1 for Pokebattler, 0 for the in-game Autosuggests. We hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe for future videos. Also, you may have noticed we're doing an experiment on Pokebattler. We're ditching ads and doing Patreon only, so if you are a Pokebattler user, please consider subscribing. Lots of great benefits, and it will keep our site going so more people out there will know not to use Aggron no matter how many times it's auto-suggested. Thanks again, and see you soon.